So we had a record fishery this season, from what I'm hearing. Can you tell us about restoration projects and the success story around restoring the salmon fishery important to Muckleshoot?
The the efforts around restoring the salmon fishery in Muckleshoot are a great testament to that. If you think about the area that we're fishing, it is one of the most complex terminal fisheries, possibly in the country. And we have a team of biologists, a team of fishermen and women that sit and collectively make decisions to prioritize the return of the salmon. And I think what they're doing, what they have been doing to help these restoration efforts be successful is showing in these successful returns that we see getting better and better every single year. And so that again is a testament to how we do have the ability to innovate and create and have positive impacts on the land as we always have.
So what was your experience like being out on the water with this resurgent fishery?
I feel really blessed to be able to fish in the ancestral waters that my ancestors have fished in since time immemorial. I feel that it is a great blessing to be out there, and that we know when we're out on those waters, it's not really just about harvesting fish, it's about the memories that come with that and the witnessing of the beauty of the day and the environment. But I'm always so impressed, and I'm proud of my people every single day. But on those nights when I get to watch the fishers just use their skill and their genius and their innovation right there on the water to be able to harvest just enough salmon that we need, in our community, and let the rest go upriver to continue spawning, to continue life, really, because that's what salmon teach us. It is just this profound moment of deep gratitude to my village, to where I come from and where I'll be bound to for eternity. Right.
What were the fish like out there?
The fish were beautiful. You could smell them on the water, and they were coming with just that gorgeous smell. The like joy and happiness of people being able to harvest, it is irreplaceable. There's nothing else like that. You can't just go have a shopping experience and get the same dose of joy that you see when a fisherman or woman has a good night out there on the water.
So what kind of fish are we talking about? How big are they?
These are king salmon, Chinook salmon, and they range from 30 to 50 pounds on average.
It's massive.
I look back at some of the challenges that my ancestors have had to face and how we have always overcome, that we embody resilience, and that we have done that through innovation and through really leaning into our human superpower. We also carry the ability to build, to break down, to create. We can create anything. We can figure this out. I know we can. We just have to prioritize it. And I think that also takes being able to understand the strength that Native people have in this discussion, that we are the managers of treaties that are considered the most powerful environmental legislation of this land. To this very day, our ancestors sat down and, we have a different story than other treaty experiences across this country. In our area, we did negotiate. Did we get everything we wanted? Absolutely not. And were those treaty rights honored and upheld? Not for a very long time. But had they have been, we probably wouldn't have been in this situation, because we would understand the indigenous values around managing land, and that involves not taking too much, making it look like you were never there, but also weeding, coppicing, reseeding, fertilizing. This goes for reseeding fish on certain parts of the river to reseeding huckleberry meadows in the high mountains. And that management tactic and technique is the same as if you were to be in Mr. McGregor's garden. Any natural gardener would know that our interactions with the natural resources here, the ancestral management techniques, mimic and parallel gardening. We absolutely managed land. And without management, in fact, some of these ecosystems would have been swallowed up or disappeared a long time ago. And so we know that we have the ability, the traditional ecological knowledge, and the environmental legislation to be able to support what needs to be done to be able to make climate change efforts successful.
In the face of climate change, what gives you hope?
So many things. So many things give me hope, to be honest. I feel hope in the youth that I see stepping up. For too long, we have been fed the idea or narrative in the dominant society that youth only care about themselves and they don't care about this type of work. But that is not true. That's not what I've seen. I've seen youth show up and feel a sense of purpose and belonging in getting involved in environmental sciences or natural resources or in our communities, in our history, in our culture. When we make those cultural connections, our youth understand who they are and where they come from. And that's really the medicine that we're all after. And I feel hope because I see these burgeoning salmon returns that are happening that are, proof our efforts and the priorities we've set are working. And mostly I feel hope because I work with a community and within community surrounded by people who come from very strong ancestors who have demonstrated that we are here for a reason, and that gives me hope.